Ready? Good morning. Today is April the 27th, Monday. This week's lesson is going to be on Achieve 3000. Again, when you log in, please make sure that you are under for Miss Branch, reading Kimberly Branch, or for Miss Vega, reading, depending on whose ever class you are in. This week's lesson will be from the story entitled A Car That Swims. It should populate for you on your screen, but if not, you can put it inside the search bar and it should bring it up. So if it doesn't come up for you, type the title inside the search bar. And you can find this week's lessons on Remind that are released by Miss Mason. The first thing we're going to do is to go to your Google Classroom and make sure that you have a copy of the Frayer model. The Frayer model looks like this. You have a definition. What does the word look like? That means a drawing. Use it in a sentence. Your synonyms and antonyms, and your word will go here. So, for parents, if your students need assistance, you can go here to the vocabulary and push on the triangle button, and it will play the words for them so that they can listen to the definition of the word. To demonstrate the Frayer model for this week, I'm going to be using the word submersible.
Submersible. Adjective. Able to go underwater.
Okay? Submersible, meaning able to go underwater. So again, you take your Frayer model after you've drawn it out. The word that you're going to select goes there. My words may be different because Achieve is based on your ability level and your Lexile level. Submersible. My definition will go up in this corner right here, the left corner where it says definition. I'm going to obtain a synonym or an antonym based upon the definition. So submersible means underwater. Same thing. That's a synonym. Synonym means the same. Antonym means opposite. Okay. I'm going to draw my picture here. Yeah, you all like my picture, don't you? And then I'm going to write my sentence here. The car was submersible. Please make sure you underline the word that's focused here. And you must use the word that is in the center of your page in your sentence. That is a Frayer model. I would encourage you to take pictures and text them to your teacher, either Miss Branch or Miss Vega. I've done one. Your job is to do two. Again, I did one. Your job is to do two. Your words will come from your vocabulary that are here. For the rest of Monday's lesson, you're going to go back to your before reading poll, and you're going to simply agree or disagree. So you're going to read the reading poll. Determine whether or not you agree or disagree, and then down at the bottom, you will write your statement. I disagree because, and give me your reasoning why you might disagree. Or if you agree, I agree because, ... Whatever it is that you select, make sure you also select it here. Okay? You're explaining why you voted the way you did. That is Monday's lesson. That is all you do on Monday. You take care of your vocabulary and you take care of your before reading poll. Moving on to Tuesday, which will be the 28th, you will then move to your article. Okay. Again, my article might be a little longer, might look a little different based upon your ability level and your Lexile level. And so you're going to go through here. You're going to read this information. Cool picture there. And you have a photo. You're going to do a total of 2 to 3 stop and jots. Click on these arrows. Make sure you go further. And when you click on the arrows, you're going to go to setting the purpose. Under setting the purpose, you're going to give me your stop and jot. A stop and jot is simply just telling me what you read about. So you are summarizing whatever you read about. You're free to stop wherever you want to stop in your article to do your stop and jots. I would like for you to do between 2 or 3. This is for Tuesday. That is Tuesday's lesson. That's all you're going to do is read over this article, Give me your stop and jots, 2 or 3 of them, and you're done for Tuesday in reading. Okay. On Wednesday is where we go to our activity questions. What's most important about the activity questions is that we're concentrating on your first try. This week we are working with compare and contrast. So as you see, we've got compare and contrast here. I'm asking you to do a Venn diagram, and you can utilize this Venn diagram right here and turn it in, write it on a sheet of paper, and do the same thing. A Venn diagram compares and contrasts. It means it tells what's the same and what's different. So where you have the interconnecting circles, that means this answer is for both circles. Where you have just the yellow, that would be strictly for this side. Where you have this bluish over here, that's going to be strictly about the James Bond car. Okay? So, compare and contrast is what we're working on this week. Your first try should be 75 and above is what we're looking for. So please make sure, don't answer a question unless you found some text evidence to support your answer. It's not just about going on and clicking answers. It's about finding the correct answer choice and making sure that you pass this the first try and not waiting until the second try to guess your answers. So let's make it a decent answer by simply going back and finding the evidence within the article. So, on Wednesday, before you even start your questions, do a quick reread of the article to make sure you understand it. There may be something that you read about that you didn't get the first time, but you may get it the second time, okay? On Thursday, you're going to go in and you're going to do the after reading poll. Maybe your answer has not changed from the first day, from your before reading poll, so maybe it's just the same. So all you need to do is go in and say whether you still agree or whether you disagree. And again, use your sentence frames. I disagree because, or I agree because. And that's it. That's all you have to do. You're going to go ahead and submit that, and you're done. The last thing of the week is to do your thought question. Now, your thought question, I'm asking that you do 6 to 8 sentences, but you have to give me some information from the text. That means textual evidence, you guys. So here's your thought question. It says, explain how building roads changed travel in the 1700s and 1800s. So the first thing you have to do is explain how building roads changed the travel between those time periods. Once you've explained that, then you can answer the second question. Do you think that Cuba could change travel as much as roads did? So that's your second question. Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Why do you think that? And then provide me with some evidence from the story that supports why you would think that. And that's Friday. And so you're done after that. Make sure it gets submitted so your teachers can pull your scores. And if not, we'll be calling your house on Monday morning, letting your parents know that there's no activity going on Achieve. But make sure you get it done. Take care of everything that's up top in orange or red, whatever color you want to call it, from before reading poll all the way to the thought question. If you like, you may go ahead and do the stretch article for extra and stretch activity, but you're only required to do what's in orange. That's it. You all have a great week. Again, any questions, please contact your reading teacher. That would be Ms. Vega or Ms. Branch with any questions that you may have. Hope you do well. We are missing you guys. Give us a call if you need some help. Thank you again. Happy learning.